Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So we're going to go straight in. We're going to use the Milky Jelly, the Jelly Nude JN67 and CG078, all from Bornpretty, and these are the tips we're going to use today. So I do have a discount code for Bornpretty. It's KND10. We will have a direct link in the pinned comment, and everything I've used today will all be down in the description box as always. So these are the recent polishes that I got, not this one, but the two nude ones are what I recently got. If you haven't seen the review, I will link it at the end on the end screen for you to head over and check out. So I thought I would do something a little bit different today. So I will apply 2 coats of each of the colours, not the brown one, the other brown one. It didn't actually need 2 coats, but I did do 2 coats anyway, and obviously I did 2 coats of this one as well. So I'm going to apply the first coat, and I think I do the second coat off camera, and I will cure them in my light for 60 seconds. So yeah, I thought I would do something a little bit different. So I'm still not 100% sure on this set. I think it was still missing something, but it's done now. So these are all finished now, and this is what we've got so far. Nice nude clean palette. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some rubbing alcohol, and I'm going to wipe the tacky layer off all of the nails, because I wasn't entirely sure what I was going to do. So I've wiped all the tacky layer off because I wasn't sure. So I'm going to go in with the McCart nail foil glue, because we are going to use a couple of foils, and they are from Charlie's. One is called Mince Pie, I think. I can't remember what the other one's called now. I can't remember. So I've covered that whole nail in the foil glue, and I'm just deciding where I want this to go. So I'm going to go down this side. Obviously, as I always say, be very careful how much you put on. And I did have some wrinkling on the white nail. I know why now. I will explain that in a second. So these are the foils. I think this is Gold Jumper or something like that. And then this one is called Mince Pie. They were from last year. I don't know if they're still available. But I will show you. Can you see the wrinkling? Hopefully you caught it. What happened was, when I put this in the light, the light turned on. So that's what's happened. So that is why the foil glue is wrinkling. Is when I put it in the light, it flashes on, and it slightly cures it, and then I put the other one in and I turned it on. So that's got to be what is happening. But anyway, I cure my McCart foil glue for 60 seconds, and then I leave it to sit and cool down for maybe 20-30 seconds, something like that, depending on obviously how cold your room is. The colder it is, obviously, the quicker it's going to cool down. So yeah, just leave it to sit for a while, just so it cools right down. And I find it's a lot more easier. So I'm just going to rub this down the sides and try and cover as much as I can of this. So this is why I used the white underneath, because it was a little bit patchy. It's because the foil glue just was a little bit wrinkled, but that is my fault, not the foil glue. So that is why. So I'll have to remember to put them back on the stand and then put them in the light together. It's my mistake, but I do manage to fix it. So I would just keep rubbing it and rubbing it just until I'm happy with the coverage. So you can use your finger or whatever you would like. I do know Jill from Never Naked Nails, she uses a makeup sponge to do hers. So it's something else you can use. So I'm just going to take it off, and that's what it looks like. A couple of missing patches, but you couldn't really tell. So on this one, I'm just going to put this on, and then I will do the rub. So yeah, again, just rub it until you're happy. So obviously this did go a little bit kind of, it wasn't neat. So how I fixed that was, I just took some rubbing alcohol on a lint-free wipe and just kept rubbing it until it was kind of neat how I wanted it to be. You can do, you can use acetone to do that, but I find using rubbing alcohol, I've got more control of how much I'm taking off, if that makes sense. Because acetone obviously is just going to wipe it straight off, and you may wipe off more than you're intending to. So that's why I use rubbing alcohol. So that's what that one looks like. So I'm going to go in with the rubbing alcohol now and just neaten it up, just because I wanted it a little bit neater. I mean, I didn't have to do this because I went around it anyway. But as I said, I wasn't sure exactly what I was going to do at this point. So I was like, no, when they tidy that up. So I did tidy it up. It didn't take that long. Not that long at all. So, yeah. As I said, you can use acetone if you want to. But I chose to use rubbing alcohol. So I will just continue doing that until I am happy. So nearly finished now. And then I will show you what it looks like. I'm just going to take off a tiny little bit there, and that's how I wanted it to look. So I'm going to go in with the Bornpretty matte top coat as well, and I'm going to matte top coat 4 of the nails. One of them I don't matte top coat, so because we're going to be doing a sweater print. I've never done sweater print over a jelly before, so I wasn't sure how it was going to go, but actually it turned out alright in the end. So that's it all cured there. So I'm just going to put some just on my palette here. Yeah, it was a little bit difficult because obviously it's jelly. So I will show you that one in a minute. I've put some of this brown onto my palette as well, and I'm just going to go around the outside of this. I had very, very shaky hands this day, so they're not the straightest of lines. It probably doesn't help that I'm using a detailer brush. I really need to get used to using a liner brush because it would be so much easier, but yeah, I didn't. So now I'm going to get a dotting tool and I'm going to do a snowflake at the top. So I'm just going to put a dot there, and a dot here, dot there, and one there, and one here as well. And then I'm going to take my brush and I'm just going to brush through them. Just I had a blob of gel polish on the end, so I just had to get that off. So I'm just going to pull through from the middle and through them little dot bits. That one went a bit wrong. And then I'm just going to add just some tiny little ones just through the middle. So there you go. Do I do anything else on this nail? No, I don't think I do. Do I? Oh yeah, I make like little bits on the ends. Kind of like as if you'd use the dotting tool and you'd pulled through it. And yeah. And then I'm going to get my clear acrylic out. I'm not going to cure this. Leave it wet. Going to get my clear acrylic out, and then I'm going to sprinkle the clear acrylic over the top of this. This is a very, very big pot. This is just a spoon. I find it easier to use this spoon. It's just a plastic kind of picnic spoon, but I find it quite easy. So you just want to keep just tipping it on, as they always say, just keep tipping it on. If you see it go shiny again, then it can suck up some more of the acrylic. So just keep putting some on and then just tapping it off a little bit, having a look, and then I've popped that in the lamp, so that is curing for 60 seconds. So on this one, I do one side of it. So I'm doing like, I call them like lightning bolts almost, just down one side. So you just want to continue doing that all the way down the bottom. Just make sure obviously you've got enough gel polish on there, because if it's not thick enough, it's not going to suck up any of the acrylic. I can't remember if I restart this or not, because I can't remember if I was happy with this one or not. I can't remember. No, I don't. I leave it. So I'm just going to draw a line down here. So it's just going to be like half a sweater nail. And then I will pour acrylic over this as well, just when I finish. I know it's a little bit hard to see, so I'm going to go in with the acrylic again and just sprinkle it on. And the exact same thing again, just sprinkle it on and then just tap it off, check it to see if it can soak up any more. And if it turns like shiny again, then yeah, just go in with a little bit more acrylic. You can use acrylic or dip powder, or if you don't want to use acrylic or dip powder, you can just go over with a fine glitter. That's absolutely fine. We'll do exactly the same thing. So I'm going to move on to this one now. So I did do one and I didn't like how it turned out, so I rubbed it off and I'm going to try it again. So I'm going to do the same sort of thing. They're like Zeds, but they're kind of, I don't know how to explain. I just call them lightning bolts because they're easier to sort of explain. I don't know, but you can see anyway. So I'm just going to continue that all the way down the middle of the nail. So just continue doing it. And if you're not happy, you can always just wipe it off and start again. So I'm just going to put a little bit up there just to finish that off. And then I'm going to go down this side. My hands were so shaky. So I'm going to go down this side. I haven't left myself a lot of room. And then go down the other side. I keep checking it like this is just not going well, but I just stuck with it. And then I'm just going to put, I think I put just a few dashes. You can do whatever print you want. There is so many different ones out there that you can do. So many different ones. So I'm just going to just put some little flicks just down the side, little dashes. But yeah, you can do whatever you want. Dots, whatever. Entirely up to you. So just going to add them on, and then I've already put the clear acrylic on and I've cured them all. So now I'm just going to take a nail brush and I'm just going to take off the acrylic powder. You can use a soft bristle brush, but I find that this works better for me. So that's what that one looks like. And then I changed my brush out and used this one instead because it's easier. You can pick these up off Shein, and I got mine off of Amazon. They come in a pack of 2. So that's what that one looks like. So going back to this foil now, I don't know if you can see the wrinkling on there. So what I did was I just went over with a glossy top coat and you didn't even see it anymore. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it on camera or not. You may not be able to, but it just smoothed it out. Smoothed it out perfectly. So you wouldn't have even known that it had wrinkled. Because sometimes you can save them, sometimes you can't. It just depends how deep the wrinkles are. But yeah, look, you wouldn't even know that it was there. So there you go. So now I'm going to show you the gems I'm going to use. I'm going to use these ones, and these ones that I just recently got off Temu. They are glass ones. They're so sparkly. Really, really sparkly. So what do I do next? I'm going to use my rhinestone glue today. So I'm going to do like a little cuff and then I will bring it down, just down the middle. I do add caviar beads, but I do that off camera. So you just place that down and then just start adding your gems. There's lots of different gem placements you can do. I have been looking on Pinterest at different sort of gem placements. There's lots of different ones on there. There's lots I want to try. So yeah. So just keep adding the gems. So as I said, I'm going to do like a kind of like a cuff at the top, couple down the middle, and then I will add one of the gold gems just to tie in with the foil. And then I will add the caviar beads off camera. So just keep just messing about with them until I'm happy. So I don't know what else to say. So just keep placing them on. So I'm going to add one of these gold ones here. And then, do I add that one? No, I think I had, oh yes I do. And then I'm trying to find the right size. That was a little bit too big really. And then just bring it down the middle. And I went for this shaped one. Oh, sorry if you can hear any background noise. Teddy is like running around the house like a lunatic, as per usual. So I think I leave it there and then I add the caviar beads. Do I? I don't know. But anyway, so this video is nearly done. So this is the end screen. Let me know your thoughts down below. And don't forget to head over to Bornpretty and check them out. Don't forget to use my discount code. Please give this video a big thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And hopefully I will see you next one. Until then, take care. Bye.